What is going on, friends? It's Tuesday, and that means it's time for another What Sold video. But first, I want to share with you guys kind of a big announcement, something that I did that I really think is going to give me a big hand in my eBay business. I hired an assistant. Everybody welcome Veronica. Veronica is going to help me do the stuff that I'm not really fond of. She can do some packaging, she can do some listing, and she can take some photographs. So we're going to get to work, but I just want to share that with you guys. And here's the top 10 items I sold this past week on eBay. So I sold a Cool jacket. No, literally, it's called Cool, K-U-H-L. And it's definitely a brand to be on the lookout for. I don't do much clothes, but I know to pick up Cool. Apparently so does my wife, because she found this one at Goodwill. Paid $5.75 for it. It's a women's long, they call it a sweater made out of fleece. Paid $5.75 for it, and it sold for $59.95. So not sure why people are buying scarves in the middle of July, but they are. And if you guys ever see this pattern, this plaid pattern, it's definitely something you want to pick up. This is Burberry. That's definitely a brand to be on the lookout for. Had this thing in my death pile for months and months, finally listed it, paid $3 for it at Goodwill, and it sold for 48 bucks. So last week I sold some vintage lobster blow mold party lights. This week I sold some vintage balloon blow mold party lights. Paid $4 at Goodwill and they sold for 50 bucks. So you guys remember Popples? Yeah, I don't either, but my wife does. And this was actually hers when she was little. She was cleaning out the house one day, told me to list it on eBay, and it sold for 50 bucks. So not too bad.
Mom, here come the Popples for your child.
Popples are pals that pop out of pockets. Popples are pals that pop out of pockets. A soft fuzzy ball that turns into a friend. The fun keeps building and the laughing never ends. Popples are pals that pop out of pockets. They're funny, they're new, cause they turn inside out. And that's what Popples are all about.
Your child will love them.
So one Wednesday morning as I was headed to my storage unit, I decided to swing through a wealthy neighborhood because I knew it was trash day and I might find something good. Sure enough, there was a golf bag sitting beside the road, and the golf bag was trash, but inside was this club. This is a Nike SQ or a Sasquatch. It's a 7-wood. Paid $0 for it and it sold for 60 bucks. So you guys already know about Magnalite, I'm sure, but it's definitely a brand to be on the lookout for. This is a little smaller Dutch oven. It's not one of the oval ones that goes for so much money. But I've got less than $1 into this. I bought a lot of Magnalite stuff at a yard sale for 5 bucks, and this one sold for $72.50. So I got this pair of Chacos from my local Goodwill. Sandals there are $3.75, I believe. So I paid $3.75 for them. They look pretty much new, but I couldn't find this pattern anywhere, not on eBay or anywhere else. So I listed them kind of high. I listed them for $84. Finally got an offer for $70, and I took it. $3.75 into $70. So I sold a bow, like Robin Hood bow and arrow bow. It's a Browning Micro Midas 3. It's a youth size compound bow. Paid $10 for it at a yard sale and it sold for $89.99. So I sold a Wii, paid $15 for it at a yard sale. It only had one controller, so I threw an extra one in there and made kind of a bundle. It did have Wii Sports. Paid $15 and it sold for $120. So I spent 45 minutes on Google and YouTube trying to figure out how to pronounce this brand, just for you guys. It's not Thule, it's not Tool, it's Thule.
Thule roof boxes.
Thule roof racks.
The Thule T2 Pro XT.
Thule brand.
Thule.
And it's a brand you need to know. Paid $10 for a big box of this stuff at a garage sale. It had 4 of these mounts, 2 bars, and then some accessories. Sold the 4 mounts for $125, and they sold overnight. So this is definitely a brand you need to know.